What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What's going on, y'all? Now, before we get into today's mess, you know that we got the church announcements, and of course, I'm on a new streaming service. I'm not at home. I'm still out, so I don't have all my things of the things. But just know that tonight is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which means that tomorrow is Roast and Review. Now, being that Josiah is having a hard time with StreamYard, T will be the one hosting it tomorrow, as I saw up there. So T will be hosting it in Josiah's place due to Josiah's issues with StreamYard. Um, I think it's going to be at 8/7 Central, I believe, and Schoolboy, who was also a guest last night on the Whether You Like It or Not panel, will be a guest on Roast and Review. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements for today. Now, I know a lot of y'all are asking me, am I reviewing Love and Hip Hop Miami? Is an absolute no. I'm not reviewing Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm barely getting through Love and Hip Hop Atlanta at this point. But Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is starting to pick up. So yeah, it's getting better, but I refuse to do Love and Hip Hop Miami. I just refuse. I really do. Um, and let's see what else. Yes, I will be doing like a watch along on the whole Kenya Moore and Carlos King interview. I woke up this morning and I was looking at it a little bit, but then I was falling asleep too. But that's because I was just literally just not waking up. So that's the only reason why I was falling asleep. So most of the stuff that I'll be looking at, I'll probably be watching it for the first time with y'all. So yeah. And child, listen, last night I'm here in Detroit and I was sitting here and I heard gunshots go out. Child, somebody got emmed last night. I saw the yellow tape and everything. I'm like, God damn, child. I knew them were gunshots. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about. So let's start off with the first story of the day. And the first story of the day is Mr. Magoo from the duo Timbaland and Magoo. Now, everybody should know who Magoo is, honey. Now, Magoo, first of all, Magoo was a dope rapper. Okay, I don't care what nobody got to say about Magoo. Magoo was everything. Like, he had a great flow. I know me and Reggie used to always talk about how Magoo used to go in. And Timbaland and Magoo had some good music too. Like Love to Love You was my song. Okay, that was always my jam. Up Jumps the Boogie was my song. I used to love that song they did with Tweet. This is for one and all. It's so good to feel all of y'all. Make that move and just ball out. Life too short for some time out. I'm like, yes, honey. I used to love that song. Magoo was everything. And it's really sad to hear about him passing away. Like his voice was on a lot of our favorite, Missy and Timbaland records. Like, remember his voice was on Beat Me 911. He had a legendary verse on Beat Me 911. Like, Magoo was just everything. And I really hate that he passed away. Now, I don't know. Nobody really knows what's the details of his death. We do know that one of the members of the group, Player, who was also a part of the Super Friends crew that involved, Missy, Tim, Magoo, Genuine, Tweet, Aaliyah, Mocha, Nicole Ray, all these different people that was in that little group, and Player, of course, Static Major was a part of that group, Player. And like I said, one of the members from the group, Player, were the ones to basically put it out there that he had passed on. So our prayers go out to Magoo and his family, and may he rest in peace. So shout out to Magoo and his family. Shout out to all the friends in his life and the family. Like Missy just made a post yesterday. It was pretty sad to see. So shout out to everybody in that group. Okay. Now let's move on to the very next thing. The very next story is regarding Rockstar. Now, as you guys already know, just a few days ago, Rockstar went off the deep end and started exposing Angel Brinks. Okay, he was talking about she was cheating on him. He was saying that he wasn't sure about whether or not the child that they had was his, because of the people that she was smashing allegedly. Like, he did go on social media and air her out and put her on blast and say that she was smashing this person and smashing that person. And he had this emotional rant like he was a damn female. He was a broad, pretty much. Like, that's what he was giving. Now, apparently he went live. Rockstar went live, apparently, and he said that he regret questioning any of the children's paternity when he aired out Angel Brinks for cheating. So this is what he said. So let me remove this overlay off the screen so you guys can see it for yourself. And let's listen in on what Mr. Rockstar had to say about his actions from the other day.
What I said was, you got me questioning everything. But I also said in the next post, nigga, that was the dumbest shit I ever said. I don't play when it comes to my kids, my lineage. I'm, a chick will let you motherfucker, a chick will take your fucking, put your head in a dumbass space. I did some dumb shit. Being emotional, letting a bitch get me off my rocker. I don't play like that. That's out. I never play with my kids. I said it right afterwards. That was a stupid ass fucking response. Should have kept all of it off the internet, honestly. But you feel what I'm saying? Like that was real stupid. So yeah, that already got took back. I don't play with my kids, bro. She just had me off balance, but never again. Wanna bet that? Anyway, it's Gucci, Nike, Louis, you know what I'm saying? Fendi, shit like that. Couple little joints, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got more than one. Got two sons. What I said was, you got me questioning everything.
Okay, so that was Rockstar going live. And of course, as you can see, this is all of the stuff that he had put out there just the other day in regards to her. Now, I'm going to read it again in case y'all didn't see that video, but this is what he was saying. He said, now my son's mom from the Basketball Wives that y'all know is heavily scandalous. She got caught cheating on me in our house in the movie theater with a nigga. You're 43 with three baby daddies and been with me for 3.5 years, and you ain't think it was time to give up cheating or being a hoe yet. I'm 8 years younger than you, and you can't settle down. Lied to me and told me that she was 33. Shakes my effing head. Yeah, 9 years ago, which I could have dealt with had I not been lied to. Also, nothing I found out about her. Not, nothing I found out about her. I knew she was what? I knew we was no. Also, nothing I found out about her. I knew before we was together. Okay, like a year and where it was too deep already. Crazy thing is, she had YK Osiris in the same movie theater she just had this nigga in, swearing to God that she ain't do nothing with him. But yet YK said he fucked up, and he's 20 years younger than her. What the? He swore on everybody, and then still in future on the low. Had the nerve to bring back a Chanel to the house is ballistic. Then gave it to your sister. You sick. Then Cam Newton claiming why what young boy what YBN, okay. YBN Almighty stole 30K from you, but you gave it to him and told me to put the homies on him and calling people to get the touched. And you ended up, but in the end, you gave it to him. Wow. Then you got your own baby daddy's teammate, Anthony Davis, sending you dick pics, showing me who does that. Then congratulating him on his engagement. And baby, you effed up in the head. Then you F Ray J and Jackie Long and their best friends. Who F's best friends? I took all the F ish that came with you, mainly because it was quarantine and the world was ending. But I loved you through it all. Find out your real history in Vegas and how you really got the money for Angel Brinks fashion. Man, the tea's so hot on you, and I still loved you throughout all of it. Nobody would have ever knew until you betrayed me. You effing your son's father that steps up for all the kids. I'm at all the basketball games for AZ and taking care of your money when she's sick and buying her all kinds of stuff and you backstab me. Bought you a G63 for your birthday, paid your mortgage, gave you bread, bought you so many shoes, watches, and purses for what you do. Oh, what for you to cheat on me? I'm heartbroken because I was pure with my intentions, and this is effing horrible. I wish nothing good for you ever. You don't get the F over good people and go free. Three kids, three baby daddies, and still can't get it right. It's clearly not us. I hope one day you take some accountability. But that wasn't it. He also said back in that post, due to recent findings, I need a DNA test. I have to question everything at this point. Pray for me. Imagine having to test the thing you love the most in this world because the mother is a cheater. At 43, who cheats this old? Shakes my head. I'm going through it. I feel horrible for my son. I'll explain on my page in a minute, but I'm heartbroken. I was there and I deserved this. None of these niggas was there for none of these kids' births. I was. and I ain't deserved that. So all I gotta say about that, y'all, is Alexa, turn on Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry, because that's exactly what it's giving. Not Gonna Cry tease. Because this is the thing, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm not saying that no man cannot be emotional and stuff like that, because there's nothing wrong with that. But he is giving all kinds of Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry strength of a woman tease. Now that's just what he's giving me. And I'm glad that he came out and basically said that what he did was kind of crazy and was kind of stupid. And yes, it was kind of crazy and it was kind of stupid, Rockstar. Like you didn't have to blast her like that, only for you to come back and say how stupid it sounded and how stupid it was, because you only made yourself look like an old emotional ass nigga. And you probably had every right to feel the way that you did. But you have to understand, it never looks right on a man to go out and, do what you just did, take it upon yourself to expose some woman for cheating when she ain't did it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting up there just going off on Sierra Gates about doing the same thing, but I was going off on her because this is something that she does time and time again, but then she want to get mad when it's done to her. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Rockstar, you did kind of make yourself look crazy, kind of made yourself look stupid as hell. And I just think that you just need to fall back just a little bit, just fall back a little bit. Now I see that you come out and said that it was wrong and you didn't need to do that and all this other stuff. But child, listen, like I said, it does come across like you went off because you was emotional as hell, and now you coming back to say, oh, this shit was stupid. And how long did it take you to realize that was stupid, Rockstar? Like, child, okay, girl, but at least he came out and said that what he did was stupid and that he didn't need to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I can really say on that. So I guess we can go ahead and move on to the very next story of today. And the next story is some Real Housewives of Atlanta mess with Miss Drew Sidora and Miss Courtney Rhodes. Now, Courtney Rhodes is the thirsty new friend on this season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's gotten into it with Manietta Shaw, she's gotten into it with Kenya Moore, and she's gotten into it with Candy Burris. Now, apparently, Courtney Rhodes is the fake ass cousin of Drew Sidora's husband, Mr. Ralph Pittman. Okay, now that's what this is. Now, y'all know that I played some clips from an interview that she did on a podcast the other day, but now there's a clip that came out also that says that Courtney Rhodes said that Drew Sidora lied about Ralph's Tampa disappearance and had him audition to strip for Magic Mike. Okay, now let's listen in on what Miss Courtney had to say about that. Let's listen in on that.
Which Vegas. The Chocolate Magic Mike, which that has already aired, right?
Yeah,
so I can say aired. This. So Ralph was in Vegas for a tech conference, which I knew that because we were friends. We were building this friendship. We were friends, cousin at this point. So when that happened, I was literally like, when I told him, I'm like, what were you? He's like, I was there for work. Drew knew that. He's like, oh, Drew and I were just joking about that. That wasn't real. I'm like, are you kidding me? So when you see it, it looks like it was real, but it was a joke between him and Drew that Drew then brings back to the friend group like he really was doing this, which to me is just not okay. I think now it's super clear.
I think so.
Yeah, to not just Ralph, but the audience as well.
So, right. So there was really no Tampa in terms of like,
Tampa,
right, but he didn't disappear
no.
in the stripper. And there was no Chocolate Magic Mike where he went to
Which
Vegas.
The Chocolate Magic Mike, which that has already aired.
Went to Vegas. Interesting.
From what he told me. I know he was at a tech conference. He did a live actually from the conference. I'm not sure if Drew even understands the damage that she does with her lying. I think it's to have a narrative and to double down on storylines fitting the narrative that she's put out there to continue the story on the platform. And I think that she thinks probably that Ralph's supposed to just be like, I'm taking one for the team. This is my wife. This is for our family. It's just TV Ralph. But reality TV is different from acting in like a film or a show. Like you go home and life continues and reputations are ruined.
Went to Vegas. Interesting.
From what he told me. I know he was at a tech conference. He did a live actually from the conference. I'm not sure if Drew even understands the damage that she does with her lying. I think it's to have a narrative and to double down on storylines fitting the narrative that she's put out there to continue the story on the platform. And I think that she thinks probably that Ralph's supposed to just be like, I'm taking one for the team. This is my wife. This is for our family. It's just TV Ralph. But reality TV is different from acting in like a film or a show. Like you go home and life continues and reputations are ruined.
Went to Vegas.
I mean, from what he told me. I mean, I know.
Tampa. Woo! Thank you. You was in Tampa. And now, how does that help you? I just needed to know. How does that help you? I just needed to know where you were. Oh my! It doesn't help you. I'm not going to give you anything because it doesn't help you. It doesn't help the problems that we have. I'm going to Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. Then I know my husband's in Tampa. We've never gone to Tampa. It has nothing to do with you. So you just drove to Tampa. It has nothing to do with you. I don't know who would drive past 4 beaches to get to the ocean. An ocean is an ocean. A beach is a beach. I got my eyes open. Where are you? Tampa.
Is there something you're not telling the girls in this moment?
I think when I went out of town last year is when the manager lady was like hitting him up for the massage. And at our video shoot, one of the producers of the video, she was like oiling him down for the bedroom scene. And she had invited him to come audition for that like Vegas show. So now he's in Vegas. Well, I'm just not really trusting him at this point. This is a real situation.
Is there something you're not telling the girls in this moment?
Okay, you guys. So that was pretty much Courtney Rose basically talking about Drew allegedly lying on Ralph in regards to the situation about him going to Tampa and the stripper and stuff like that. All I gotta say is this whole situation with Courtney and Ralph being so-called cousins, I've been calling that shit out from the very beginning. I never felt like this shit was real. I never felt like they was really, really cousins at all. And they could really just cut the ish with me. I never felt that way. And Courtney is now coming out, making it seem like Drew is a big ass liar, like straight up. But people have been saying that Drew is a big ass liar for the last couple of seasons already. And, you know, I've really been trying to stay by Drew's side because I do feel like she be getting a whole lot of, if you ask me. She do be getting a lot of the times. And I really hate that for her. But at the same time, she gives everybody a reason to sit up and call her ass a liar because that's what she do. She do sit up and lie sometimes and she need to stop lying. And now Courtney is calling her out for being a liar. And it's like, Courtney, are you and Ralph really cousins? Or was you the one in Tampa with him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But okay, y'all, that's all I got on this story. Now let's move on to the very last one. And we already know that this is a story that most of us been talking about. Most of us that's been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and that is the stuff with Erica, Dixon, and Miss Bambi. Okay, now as you guys already know, if you saw last week's episode, a week ago, there was an episode that was airing on MTV from Love and Hip Hop where Erica and Bambi got into this big argument where Bambi asked Erica to square up. You know, Erica got out of her seat, and now Bambi is addressing that scene on Instagram. So let's get into what she had to say. Let's check that out, y'all.
I don't know why y'all be so pumped up about people almost finna fight on this show, because if somebody wants to fight on this show, you know you can't say nothing, you just got to do it. So, to be honest, I ain't trying to fight nobody. I just be trying to do my little job. If the smoke is gonna be had, it ain't gonna be on there. Definitely ain't gonna be on that show unless you bomb first. I want to know how people get so fucking dumb, for real. Like, I really want to know what it is that makes a person believe anything that comes out of another person's mouth on TV. And ask yourself this question. If your kid was in somebody else's house not being fed, wouldn't you have called that person or pulled up at the time? I don't know why y'all be so pumped up about or not let my kid go over there or order some Uber Eats. or do something to rectify the situation. Because if my kid tell me they ain't eating, I want the smoke at the time that it's happening. I'm not gonna wait until, you know, a TV show comes on and be like, you wasn't feeding my kid. So there's that, and we can move on from that. And yeah, people on the internet do be weird, because I ain't never seen nobody in real life that want to know kind of, or not let my kid go over there, or order.
Fighting for child support in the same I went through with Scrappy right now. You a bitch! I went with Scrappy. That's what you are. You a bitch. That's what you are. Like you one thing. I don't give a about that. Bitch, you're second best. He followed me to the Dominican Republic, and you know that hoe. He proposed to me first. He wanted to be with me. He wanted to marry me, and I left. Let's see if he's what you I left. Why are you still arguing about your baby daddy? You're second best. What do you want to do? When I see you in the street, just know. Oh, bitch, try to fuck that bitch. No, bitch. You know I don't like you, bitch.
Oh, is it a fight?
Girl, what? Who am I doing?
No. Let me out. You ain't gonna do it. I ain't
paid by insurance yet.
I was you fighting for child support in the same I went through.
Okay, you guys, and that was the situation with Bambi speaking about the incident on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta between her and Erica Dixon. All I gotta say about that situation is neither one of them are in a position to be coming at anybody. Okay, y'all sitting up on national TV fighting over that ain't now one of y'all with. Y'all sitting on national TV fighting over that got y'all both baby mamas. Okay, y'all sitting on national TV fighting over. That didn't mean neither one of you motherfuckers no good. So why the fuck is y'all sitting up here arguing about this? Bambi, you the one who asked Erica Dixon if she wanted to square up. So she got up out of her seat. You sitting up here saying, well, everybody should know that on this show, if you talking about squaring up and you want to do this and you want to do that, then that means, you know, you can't just say you just got to do it on this kind of show and all this other stuff. But girl, you the one who asked her if she wanted to square up. Like, what are you talking about, Bambi? Like, let's be honest, Bambi. You asked that girl, did she want to square up? You asked her that. And then after you ask her that, you want to sit up here and act like you don't understand why she got up out of her seat. She got up because you asked her to square up. Now, like I said, both of y'all taking L's in this situation now. One of y'all look better than the other one. I'm just being honest. Ain't now one of y'all looking better than the fucking other one. That's just the truth here. But yeah, just, you know, it's entertaining, but ain't y'all gotta stop acting like one better than the other one, because they not. And that's just it. That's all I really got on that. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.